Everybody needs to know who you are, man. I mean, interior super fitness, Mr. Nick, location for that reality show. Yeah, getting ready to renew my membership for the next month for aqua cardio and iso chi, and pumping that on. Aqua cardio, take one. They say 120 standard. So here's the standard reality. That's what you hear. Now seriously, no room tone. Listening audio, how this is for dialogue, conversation, part of the reality show. Something that's interesting, how it sounds, how your brain hears things, you know, whether you're a musician or a sound maker or some sort of audio taker, and the bubbling sound, I mean, it does stuff to your brain. It creates interesting sounds that you hear different things that have never been heard before. And then our job and our duty is to take those things we hear and bring it into you can hear. So this is dialogue, understanding of sounds, creation, and using water and electricity. Some of the greatest sound cats on earth are under this roof right now. So then, the Gestalt ball. I will explain to those again that do not know what the Gestalt ball is. It is based on, it's a great psychological tool for exercise, sculpting your mind and body. It is based on Gestalt therapy from like the 60s. When you take an object, you take a chair, and you just propel your violent, angry feelings to it, as opposed to a person. Well, you take the ball, it's the same concept. Now you can't do that because you say a thing out in the world, even if it's directed to nobody, somebody's going to take it horrifically and you're fucked. So you take all your aggression, your inner energies, and you know, move it around and you tighten up, push in, push out, that type of thing. And it's great for emotional strength, as well as developing inner focus. Look at stop. Now this one, right, may seem like you're doing absolutely nothing. You just get it, the weights are spinning in your wrist. You know, consider it, you're like some sort of fire dancer. But you're using weights. So you take your hands, all your focus of reaching out there in the world, moving through life, interchanging, exchanging by the things you touch or the things that touch you just by a simple fist bump or handshake, the transference of energy, right? So you're developing cognitive strength as well as muscle strength by working with weights that seem like they're nothing at all. Breathe in, breathe out, develop inner cognition and communication. 1, 2, 1, 2. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, bam, cha. Into your own rhythm, move and breathe, dance or walk or whatever you choose. Perchance it's fate, it is destiny. But punch, 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 fight away, dig in and live today. Even if you're deionized energy, caught in a lull, you pick up the next weight frame and you gain strength even more in your nothingness. So much power in being that nobody. Then you know, sometimes in life it's just a matter of the age frame. Sometimes a violent chord or an angry strife might outrage, uplift, or deflate. But you're angry, you're pissed, you don't know why. So you take your weights that you've been doing up with all your resentment and you're just building it. But instead of it destroying you or anyone else, you reshape it, remold it, develop strength. Breath, inner, fast twist muscles, iso-chi, right? I just hold it for 30 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Breathe. I didn't hold it, I only have it for 12 seconds. It's iso-chi. You develop a different kind of strength. You may have to destroy yourself, it's true. Blood splatter in the street is sometimes, dare I say, necessary. But only if it's, of course, with their fist. Everything else is college. That's just my take on walking the streets. Nothing really, just a reality. Exercise, working out, rambling like I normally do. So I got that disease. Can't stop talking. So then, in reality, the real fight though is within your own being, you know, the duality of being stuck in the middle with you. Develop strength. You can take your frustration, your angst, and shape your body, your consciousness, into a poetic punk recital. Strength. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1. Dig, 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 punch, move, bow, bow. Have a kick-ass afternoon. Up later. Words. Would you do it? That ends Super Fitness live location from that reality show. Right here are some of the main category cats. Gentlemen, have a beautiful afternoon. Peace out. Element of this reality gig show is the driving portion, philosophies from different perspectives, from the hood, from the streets, from a 49-year-old male artist with a 30-year-old past of solitude, torture, and torment, shredded by my own thinking, thoughts. They're spiked with edges and can really fucking tear up your psyche. When that happens, they siphon into you and they take over your DNA and they start to mutate you. So that's that. So we're on our way to go grocery shopping because I need food. And who knows, maybe I'll capture an interesting reality dialogue conversation worth of 10 G's with a complete unknown nobody, somebody stranger that wants to make money with me. That's the next portion of the reality show. Dialogue worthy enough of film. If it is, you get 5 G's. I mean, that's if I had that $1 billion offer that they always dangle. Yeah, exterior, spoken, written, Monet's Market afternoon. Vogue D. Hatchet walks in a circle and is holding a handheld camera, walking into Monet's Market to go shopping for something from California. So this is what it looks like interior. One of my most favorite markets on earth. In this time frame anyways, in this reality show, this gig, this health, you know? Excuse me though, do you have asparagus by chance? I didn't see any.
Just put some up here. It's in our cooler case, kind of in a funny spot.
Comedy, it solves everything, you know? Awesomeness, thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
Hey, how's it going, ladies? How are you doing?
Good. Here, I'll have you go to her.
All right, thank you. Have a great day, nonetheless.
Hello. How are you today?
I'm well, yourself?
Yeah, doing all right.
Awesome, yeah.
Just hanging on,
179. And then there's one of my favorite places as well. The different way of thinking type of shopping. Pretty groovy. That nothing's nice as hell. Anyway, so yeah, I'm getting ready to conclude this portion of that reality gig show, rambling dialogue. Superfluous words, killing my time going grocery shopping. So you know how certain places and sounds can trigger events within your memory. Save-A-Lot is one of those for me. Groovy folks gathering, collecting ideas for the next rich and right interior. Save-A-Lot. Grocery store. Vogue D. Hatchet is filming soliloquies on his cartoon app. Getting ideas, gathering, speaking into the microphone. See, these sounds, right? This is his dialogue, Vogue speaks. These sounds are future structures of physicality that are going to be in this location, or at least that's what the owner thinks, right? So they do everything they can to summons the 60s, the 80s, and the 90s back into their establishment. It's a nice place to wander as a thinking poet, as a writer, to explore the different cups of town, a different perspective of saving a lot, facing stereotypes. That's a hard one for most to jive with. At least that's what I think. And whatever, it's just tight. Hey man, excuse me sir. Ravioli, where'd that be? Ravioli, where'd that be, sir? Aisle 1. All right, thank you. Excuse me. Ravioli.
All the way down, sir.
Down, thank you.
On the right hand side.
Thank you, gentlemen. Yeah, I'm recording you. Sorry, I'm still working on that reality show, and we're at the Save-A-Lot location with cashier. What's your name?
AJ?
AJ. Just saying, hey, AJ.
Hi.
It's reality work, folks.